very good. My name is Brian Huddle, and I have the honor of leading the St. Mary's Expansion Committee. I'd like to take just a few minutes today to share where we've been, where we are, and where we're going as a parish family on this exciting journey of growth. First, with a little gratitude. More than 20 years ago, a dedicated group of parishioners gave their time, talents, and energy to build this beautiful church we are blessed to gather in today. Their vision, hard work, and faith laid the foundation for everything we're able to do now. Those who were part of that effort, we'd really like to thank you. I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who's participated in the expansion project so far. If you've been a part of this group, I'd like you to please stand. The expansion committee. This group has met many, many times. Michael Fries, our parish staff, the parish council, finance commission. Stand up, there you go, thank you. Our trustees, our commissions, church and family life, building and grounds, faith formation, liturgy, and social action. Thank you for this group. We've talked to all of you. We've met with different people at different times, so thank you very much for being part of this growth. Now let me take a few minutes to tell you about what we've been up to. The Expansion Committee has been working steadily over the past year to carefully and prayerfully explore how St. Mary's can best meet the needs of our growing parish. Brief recap of what we've done so far. A year ago, we met with the Parish Council and Buildings and Grounds committees to talk about the needs around our area. From these meetings, we decided to establish what we called an expansion committee to guide this process. We hosted a town hall meeting in last March to hear from all of you about your dreams for St. Mary's future. In May, we met with the Davenport Diocese and Bishop Walsh, who gave us permission to proceed with exploration, and the diocese provided us with a set of guidelines we had to follow. In June, we interviewed architects and ultimately chose RDG, a firm out of Omaha. This was a firm that developed this church 16 years ago. We also selected a feasibility consultant, George Joseph Consulting. He will be helping us soon to evaluate parish support for this project. Throughout the summer months, our committee met with parish staff and commission representatives to hear about their wants and needs, everything from classroom spaces to accessibility to the worship space, parking, and the fellowship areas. Our hope is that each of you will see a piece of yourself in this project, whether it's in the worship space, the classrooms, gathering areas, and the spirit we are building here together. It's important to know that our conceptual plan is not quite done yet. The expansion committee will continue to work every other week to move this process forward. Starting in December, our liturgical consultant will begin meeting with parish staff and commissions to discuss specific needs and hopes for our future worship space. In January, George Joseph Consulting will begin the feasibility study, leading meetings with parish members to review the conceptual plan and explore potential financial support to make this vision a reality. George has asked us to provide him with a list of parishioners and their contact information for this purpose. If you have any objections to your information being shared with him, please contact the parish office before Advent begins. Okay, so I flipped it the wrong way. So hang with me a second, okay? So right now, RDG has come up with 8 possible designs for us. We reviewed all those designs and narrowed them down to one conceptual plan. From that decision, RDG then has one conceptual layout complete with cost projections. This past week, we also met with the diocese to review the conceptual design and make sure we followed their checklist. Bishop Walsh, who was here recently for confirmation, saw the space challenges firsthand and expressed his support and his excitement for this project. Finally, this past week, we interviewed, and probably will hire, a liturgical consultant who will help us make sure that our worship space supports the enhancement of our liturgical and traditions. In the coming days, RDG will finalize the conceptual design and present that to our parish, and we hope to share that soon. As you prepare to see the manifestations of our work, please know that our conceptual design was chosen very intentionally, rooted in the legacy, traditions, and values of St. Mary's Pella. It reflects our identity as a welcoming, faith-filled community that honors our past and prepares for our future. The process has been a long one. We've just really gotten started. We hope we are guided by faith and discernment and our prayers of all of you. Please keep this project in our parish in your daily prayers, asking the Holy Spirit to guide us toward what best serves St. Mary's Pella today for the generations to come. Thank you, and may God continue to bless us.